Oof. Alright, let's begin. Cutea. Okay, so pendulum summons cannot be negated. Right. Summon type pendulum. Yes. Okay, this seems fine. If this card is not better summoned, search one Doremichord pendulum monster except Cutea. Can only use effect once per turn. She's missing a delay flag. Flag delay. Yep. So this is what makes it an if effect instead of a when effect, so it's not gonna miss timing now. Summons a single to go, right. Search to hand. Okay, all that seems fine. Let's see the functions. Location deck. Doremichord pendulum monster. Right. Doremichord. Type pendulum. Not here is able to hand. Just to be proper, I'm gonna add this type monster as well. We don't have non-monster pendulums now, but who knows. Also custom cards exist, so might as well. Take go to hand, location deck, select that to hand. Yes. Okay, should be fine. And what's your last effect? Well, you have an even scale. Doremichord pendulums you control gain attack equal to their scale times 100. Okay, failed at the attack, zone. What's the condition? There's an even scale in your pendulum zone. Seems fine. Doremichord pendulum monsters you control. It says card type pendulum. Right, range monster zone. And the value is the scale times 100. Yes. Okay, this seems fine. Let's make a puzzle real quick. should be relatively easy to test her QT. So let's put one in the pendulum zone and one in the hand exposed for the search. And then we need a few more. Okay. We need this in the other pendulum zone. And then let's say this one in the hand. And in the deck to search. And we also need something to negate a summon. So Solemn Strike to negate the pendulum summon. Might as well test this one as well. Your opponent can upgrade spell tabs with a master phase. Okay, so like Torrential Tribute. Your opponent should not be able to use it. Okay, so I pendulum summon this. Okay, so that doesn't work. Let me look at it real quick. Why doesn't it work? Label? Is this how it's done? Check okay, I'll check this one later when I get to it. Let me change the puzzle real quick. I'll remove the torrential tributes. Okay. So I can search. Okay. And I cannot negate the summon. Right? And she gives 100 attack per scale. So she gains 800, which is correct. And she gains 500, which is also correct. So she's fine. QT is fine. Let me fix the name real quick. Okay. I don't know yet, man. To be honest, I haven't really read them all. Still going through the scripts. One thing is for sure that the artworks are really cute. I can tell you that. So she's done and tested. Moving on to Dreamea. So the pendulum effect is the same. Yep. So I don't even need to test this one because it's exactly the same. So what are the monster effects? If you have a Doremichord in your pendulum zone, you get special card from your hand, you can only use the effect once per turn. Okay. There's summon ignition, hand, once per turn. Condition. You have a Doremichord in your pendulum zone. Get special card from your hand. You have room, and this card can be special summoned. Yep. Oh, this is correct. Get the first special summon. Okay. This effect Seems correct. Second effect. If a Doremichord pendulum monster card you control will be destroyed by an opponent's effect where you have an odd scale, you can destroy this card instead of one of those cards. Okay, so there's a few things going on here. Continuous field, destroy place. Monster zone, yes. Okay, conditions. Okay, so condition. You need to have node scale. Yeah, node scale. Yeah. Is node scale. Right. Condition is correct. Target. Okay, so she can be destroyed and is not destroyed confirmed or battle destroyed, right? What and Doremichord pendulum monster card. So Doremichord pendulum. Right, so this is wrong. Because it says pendulum monster card, you can protect even if they're not currently monsters. The original type needs to be monster basically. You control, so you're the controller. Use an effect. Reason player is the opponent. That's fine. And not the reason replace, correct. Okay, you're passing to P2A, that's fine. So let's fix this real quick. There should be is original type. Yep. Is original type, type monster. I think is reason player exists. It is on player. I think that's a function. Okay, it's not. So we're going to get reason player. That's fine. Right. So. So what's going on here? If you select yes, filter. Right, so G is all the applicable cards. If it's only one, that's the label object. Otherwise, you select which one you want to save, because you can only save one. C since that is confirmed. Return true as returns false, and then destroy. Okay. Apart from this that I already fixed, it seems to be okay. So let's try it. What's the first effect? If you have a Doremichord in your pendulum zone, you can spell summons from your hand. And the other one is if one of your Doremichords would be destroyed by an opponent's effect, or you have an odd scale. So let's do Space Typhoon and Sakuretsu. Sure. So she has a node scale, so we're just gonna use her on the pendulum scale as well. And then what's her name? QT. And then we're gonna use her to check for the replacement for Sakuretsu. Don't shuffle, opponent, okay. So let's set this up. forgot to use the first effect, but okay. It's fine. Okay, you need to have an even, I say. So if she attacks, opponent's effect. If I change this, I should be able to pick. Yep. The string will be fixed later. And then okay. Now let me do like Twin Twister. Let's see if we destroy 2 cards. If we try to destroy 2, I should be prompted to pick one of the 2. So summon her, and then activate 2 of them. This needs a strength of will, okay. In the pendulum zone. And now, okay, I pick one of the 2, and the others are destroyed. Okay. Right, the special summon. If you have Doremichord in your pendulum zone, I forgot about that one. But it looked fine, but we're gonna test it just to be safe. Right. Just have to go in hand. Okay, sure. It checks the opponent, right? I'm pretty sure I saw that. Based on player, yeah, it does. So, she's done too. Moving on. Dreamea. Wait, no. Elitea. Okay, pendulum summon's gonna be negated. It's exactly the same, which makes it a little bit easier. For me. Right, and here monster effects. This guy's almost past summoned. You can take once per turn your opponent controls, return to the hand. You can only use the effect once per turn. Simple effect. 2 hands, single trigger. Target, damage step, delay. You didn't forget the delay this time. Some success, but some success. Once per turn. Spell trap, the opponent controls. Let's see if these checks are correct. Yeah, they're not correct. Yeah, so this can target trap monsters, so you need to put location on field here. And we're going to need a function, filter. It's filter. We're gonna check if it is a spell or trap, and that it can be returned to the hand. Double hand, control 1 mana, and this as well. Okay. And then we need to pass the filter over here and here. Okay, get target cards, send to hand. Alright. The rest seems okay. And what's your other effect? Well, you have an even scale. In your pendulum zone, you take no damage from battles involving your Doremichords. Okay. Avoid battle damage. Fail, ignore immune. Monster zone, value 1, filter. Set card as type pendulum. Seems correct. Elitea. One spell tap the opponent controls. Let's just put a face down terraforming. And while you have an even scale, you take no damage, no battle damage from your Doremichords. So we can just use a terraforming. We can use another Elitea on the pendulum zone, other in the hand, so we can test if it works or not, with or without. And now we need an opponent's monster with high attack. My go-to is in Werewolf. There we go. And we need a non-Doremichord for us, just to see that we do in fact take the damage, even if the effect is active. Alright, so let's place her in the zone. Summon her. Okay. And then I should take damage here. And I should not take damage here. Okay. And then let's try without placing her, just to make sure. I should take damage normally. Okay, she's fine. Moving on. These ones are way more simple than the Abyss and the Stardust cards from the other day. So it's going way quickly, way faster so far, which is nice. Right, so she's done. Fancea. Pendulum effect is the same. Okay, during your main phase, you can add one Doremichord pendulum from your deck to your extra deck face up, except you can only use this effect once per turn. So it's Zafrath, I guess. Yeah, I like Zafrath. Ignition, Monster Zone, once per turn. Doesn't this take 2 extra? Zafrath. I would think that it has 2 extra category, but I guess not. I guess not. Right, there's X card. Let's see. Doremichord pendulum from your deck to your extra deck. Pendulum, Doremichord, not forbidden, right? That's for stuff like prohibition, side blocker, stuff like that. Select. Send to extra. Okay, I think that's correct. And here, other effect. If your Doremichord pendulum would be destroyed by battle. Okay. Well, you have a node scale, you can destroy this card instead. Destroy place. Okay, it's similar to the other one, but you need a node scale. Doremichord pendulum will be destroyed by battle. Face up. You're the controller. Monster zone. Is on battle. Not is on replace. Says destructible. Not say destroy confirmed. Yes, no. Destroy. That seems correct. So let's see. She needs an odd scale. Odd scale. So again, a copy of herself works. I guess they're all designed that way. Actually, puzzle is easier. Fancea was her name, I think. Fancea. Yep. Did she exclude herself here? I don't think she did. Yeah, she did not. And sorry, here actually. And not. C is code ID. So this is so that you cannot send Fancea from the deck to the extra deck, because that's what it says here. So we need a QT in the deck. And alright, I need a scale and an opponent's monster. Fancea on the pendulum scale and the werewolf. Okay. Alright. Just does that, nothing else. Okay. And then when we battle, can destroy the other one instead. Okay. Boom. So she's done as well. Moving on to the level 5 one, the first level 5 one. Gracea. Right, so what does she do? This effect. It seems copy pasted from the other one, and it didn't work. So I'm a little concerned. Wait, what? This function is missing? Yeah, this function is missing. Or it's supposed to be... Wait, what? Yeah, I don't know what that's supposed to be. We'll figure it out though. Let's check the monster effects first. If this guy's no spell summoned, search one Doremichord spell trap. You can only use effect once per turn. Simple enough. Summon success. It's missing the flag again. Where's QC? Delay flag here, so otherwise it will miss timing. Once per turn, and let's see what the functions do. Location deck, set card, type spell. Well, just do this, it works the same way. Spell trap, disable to hand. Alright, this seems fine. What's the other effect? If your Doremichord attacks while you have an even scale, your opponent cannot activate monster effects until the end of the damage step. Attack announced continues, right? Alright, so there's an attack here, and it's your monster, and it's pendulum, and it is whatchamacallit, Doremichord. Can activate. Right. You have an even scale. Correct. Limit monster. Okay, that seems fine. So let's. Oh, what's going on with this? Your opponent can activate spell traps on monster face while your Doremichord is pendulum summoned. Okay, I think Superstar has the same effect. Not quite, but it's similar. Single continuous, yeah. Oh, okay, that's wrong. I might be wrong on the other one too. That might be why the other one didn't work, but okay, does she have this function? She does. Okay, let me copy all of this. Don't need you for now. And paste this here. And then change this to P zone. That was probably just a typo on Cutea, which then got copy pasted onto this one because it's the same effect. Okay, so let's see. What's your name? Gracea? Gracea, yep. So we need the surge effect first. What's one of the spells? Scale? Yep. Your opponent can activate monster effects? Yeah, so let's do Mystic Tomato. And another one in the deck. And then the opponent needs Torrential Tribute. And we need a Gracea on one scale. A wolf here, not face down. And a high scale, which is Cutea, on the other side. Okay, this should be enough to test everything. It didn't quite work. Okay, the search works. Why doesn't this work? Label. Okay, let's see. Does it enter here? Let's check that first. Nope, not at all. Okay, this chain end is kind of weird actually. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That was maybe the same error as the first effect. I just didn't notice it. Okay, it doesn't work. This chain end is kind of suspicious. Why chain end? Let me see Superstar again. Okay, so on summon success, he has this function. Okay, flag, and then chain end. You wait a bit. Okay, field continuous, P zone, chain end, operation. What does this one do? Checks if it has a flag. Sets the limits and then resets the flag. Okay, so is this entered at all? Let's see. Nope, it's not. Oh wait, it is. Wait, did that happen afterwards? I wonder if Superstar is actually bugged too now. Okay. I have a feeling this might be related to the changes for Pendulum Encore, which I hope is not the case. But let's see. When your blank is pendulum. Okay, it's just them that have the pendulum effect. Shit. Okay, your opponent cannot activate when your battle phase diamond step. Fuck. Diamond step. When declares an attack. Oh fuck. One anime card. Rush. Declare an attack. some kind of effects come back to base. How does this work? Single, some success. Cannot be effect target. Oh, that's something else. It just does it right away, huh? So wait, if we just do this, what's the problem? Okay, first of all, let me just make sure this function works. Okay, I think it should be done here actually. So when you're done with Doremichord Fancea, so yeah, instead of the label bullshit here, just do this. I think that's how it makes more sense to work this way. Right. Yeah, of course. Let me just make sure that there are no weird side effects. Okay, I'm giving the opponent mirror force just to make sure that oh wait, she blocks mirror force too. Okay, one sec. So if she attacks, well, her other effect doesn't work. Okay, not you. There we go. Okay, we don't need this. And we don't. We don't need this. But this effect doesn't work for some reason. Condition should be true. What was a card of this? If your blank attacks, yep, it's exactly the same as this guy. Failed. Cannot activate player target. Resume zone, target range. Target range. I'm blind. Value 1 condition. Okay, good. Ah, wait, shit, I'm stupid. She only blocks monster effects. Never mind. Never mind, false alarm. Yeah, okay. I thought she blocked everything for a moment, so let's check if the right monster. Yep, that's why I put the Mystic Tomato there. So he cannot use this now. Okay, that's fine. So if I attack with Gracea, he cannot recruit. If I attack with Wolf, he should be able to use the effect. Yeah, he can. Okay. Nice. Okay. So she's done. Now they all have the same effect for the pendulum scale, so it's gonna be copy pasted from her now that we know this works. But I need to do this first. Small update here. These are gonna be E2. These are gonna be E3. And these are gonna be E4. Oop. Okay. Alright, cool. Right, so first problem here. Well, we don't need this, first of all. Secondly, this needs to be P-zone. And thirdly, I will just copy paste this part because it's the same. Right, okay. So that's done. So her pendulum effect is done. Miss Angelea. Right. Okay. She has a lot of text. During your main phase, you contribute one Doremichord, and if you do, spell summon Doremichord from your deck whose scale is too higher or too lower. Except Angelea. You can only use this effect once per turn. Let me fix this now. And this. Special summon. Ignition, monster zone. It's not a cost. It's not a cost. No. Hatter, no. It's not a cost. Tipping is not a cost. Oh boy. Okay, fuck. Where's, okay. Release group. What's it? Check release, check release group. This function is a fucking pain, I don't like it at all. Okay. Let me see. Player to P. What does it tribute? Doremichord Pendulum. I guess it's this. Doremichord Pendulum. And then it checks. Right, because it needs to check the scale. Right, that makes sense. Come on, man. I guess it makes sense. I mean, it saves you some trouble, I get it. Right, it's fine. Okay, so, function. This one. That's false, you control. Oh, it doesn't say, but it's It's implied. Check field true. Card check. Do we need all these actually? Maybe not. What was the first? Let's see. Count one. Wait, but we need to put. Does it need the check monster zone bullshit? Oh, it also needs the parameters. Okay, okay. Where is it? Discord, there we go. Wait, does it not get SP check? This bullshit doesn't get SP check, huh? You said that's stupid. Okay, is there an existing card just to save me some trouble? Trivia 1, and if you do, cost, that's a cost 2, cost, oh boy. Well, maybe he can help us. It's mandatory. You little shitter. You little shitter. No, this doesn't have it. Lemon? Cost. There's summoning procedure. Cost. Okay, heat tributes as effect, I'm pretty sure. No, fuck, it's cost. Shit. Why did I thought it was effect? Okay, heat tributes as a cost. As an effect, rather. Weirdly enough, but he doesn't summon. Does she do it? No, cost. Cost. Okay, so let's check Jinzo. What's the effect? Not this one, the other one. To a monster, the strength is upon filled. Right, it's this too. Fuck. Okay, I'll do the check manually for the zones, cause fuck it. So it's TP filter, count nil, and then the params. Yeah. Right, and then is irreversible by effect. Does it take a parameter? Oh, okay, it does not. It's just in general. And the zones. So tributes a monster and spell summons one from the deck. So you need to either have room in your main monster zones, or you mass tribute from the main monster zone. So, where's the duel? Did I delete it? There it is. So, you need to have room, or MMZ or what? MMZ. Main. What the fuck is the function called? This one is in main zone. There we go. This is in main zone. TP. Right. Oh, parentheses. So it's Doremichord and Pendulum, and resolved by effect. And you either have room, or it's in the main monster zone. Because if you don't have room, you can't tribute from the extra monster zone. And there's a monster to summon. Just below. And what does it summon again? Doremichord from your deck, scale is 2 higher or 2 lower, except Angelea. So Doremichord Pendulum, scale is 2, higher or lower. And Nazi is code ID. Cannot summon herself. Okay. And then right, we don't need the cost. Let me comment it out for now. And then here. Don't need this check, is gonna be done inside the filter. And we need this. This. That's a weird way to do it. Okay, so we need a hint as well. I'll add it afterwards. Okay, so select what to tribute. You tribute it. And if you do, you select special summon. Yada yada yada. Okay. So if I think this returns in integer, yes it does. So if that's higher than 0, then select, and you need to give it the scale, right? Doremichord Pendulum, scale comparison, this can be summoned, right? So where is it? RG. Get first. Get let's scale. Red, special summon. Okay. Don't think we need this anymore. Right, we need a hint for this. Hint message release. Yep, it exists. Okay, I think it's fine. What's your other effect? If Doremichord attacks while you have a node scale, you can activate spell traps or effect. Okay, it's the same as the other one, but for spell traps. You need an old scale. They don't wait. Spell trap cards or effects. So you don't need effect type. You don't need this check here. This blocks effects as well, not just card activations. Odd scale. These should be the same. So yeah. You get Doremichord attacks. Yeah, okay. Should be fine. So Angelea. I forgot what I had first. Okay, tribute. Right. Oh boy. So if I tribute herself, or yeah, if I tribute herself, I can summon either a scale 1 or a scale 5. I think Cutea is the scale 1. Yes. Deck. What's the scale 5? Fancea. How it's pronounced. And then when I attack, the opponent cannot use Mirror Force with an odd scale. So I get another Angelea on the Pendulum scale and Mirror Force on the opponent's field. Uh, 64. RE. Oh, not RE, geez. RG. Okay, that was just a typo. Okay, can summon either of them. And he cannot use Mirror Force. Okay. So we seems to be done here. What was this? Oh, the ginger. Helped us out a lot. Right, so she's done. Oof. Beautea. Right, pendulum effects. We need to fix this again. P-zone, and then copy the chain stuff, and paste them here, and that's done. Name as well. Okay, so what does she do? Again, she has a lot of text. So, quick effect. Tag one effect must be upon controls, or if you have an even scale, you can tag one face up spell trap and they control instead. This turn, if you will leave the field, banish it. You can only use the effect once per turn. Okay, quick chain, target, zone, once per turn. Let's see. Is existing card even? Yes. So you have an even scale. This is true. And then you're checking for the target here. One effect monster or face up spell. Effect monster upon controls. Office plans to control. Okay, so well, you messed up this, but I guess that's just a typo, so it's fine. EST. You don't need this. You're already doing his existing target, so it's not needed. His face up is and his type effect. I guess spell traps will never be effects. Yeah. OST and his type spell trap. I mean, just for completion's sake, I'll do his type monster. It's an effect monster or is a spell trap, and that one is true. So you don't need the E here. Location field is correct though. Controller. Oh, you had it correct here. So it was just a typo here. Target. You don't need the E. And this is wrong as well. Right. I think that's fine. Get first target. If it's ready to effect. If you leave the field banish it instead, okay. Leave field direct. Cannot disable. Client can't. Right. Yeah. Okay. This is like copy paste from Black Spreader. And what's the other effect? Once per turn. Start the damage step. This card as a monster will attack higher than or equal to the lowest scale in your zone times 300. Destroy that monster. Okay. Battle start. I think that is correct. Destroy. Single mandatory trigger. Once per turn. TGOP. So. This guy buzzing. Okay, so there's a slight error here. Jeez, what is all Get attack here. Get the target. What's this? Yep. You face up pendulums. Attack height and equal to the lowest scale times 300. Main group. Get scale. TC is attack both. Right, this seems the logic seems correct. But one small issue. All these checks should be in the condition. So there should be a condition here. That's gone. Like so. And then this should be true because it's mandatory. And this is an EDOPro. Right. Get attacker, switch if needed. Measure to battle, destroy. Okay. Beautea. I forget the end there or what? Oh, return. There we go. Monster zone. Yes. So you have an even scale, so yourself. In the hand. And then we need an opponent's monster. And a face-up spell trap. So again. Okay, so his scale is 2 times 300, that's 600. So she would die. But Key Mace should not. Also, it's at the start of the down step. Yes, so the other monster needs to be face up. So before we do all this bullshit checks, we're just gonna do if not DC is face up, then return false and save some trouble. Do I need another card? I don't think so. Oh yeah, I do. I need Raigeki. And I need MST as well. Space Typhoon. What was that noise? No idea. Alright, so now we don't need anything else. Okay, so I can target Deneb, and if I Geki, he should be banished. Correct. And then if I have her on the scale, I should be able to target, and I cannot for some reason. Why not? TP function to P, so min max, nil param. That's why. That's why. Yeah, I removed E from everywhere else except for this part. Okay. So let me try this. Okay. Okay. There we go. And then if it's MST'd, you should go. And then if I attack Deneb, it triggers. If I attack Keymace, it should not trigger. Okay. Seems good.